Alright, in today's video I go over some worth mentioning parts of Battlefield 6 community update from October 6, the Battlefield 6 official article to get ready for launch from October 7th, details about the EA Play Pro Battlefield 6 edition, the Day 1 patch, returning Twitch drops for Battlefield 6, and Nvidia showcasing DLSS for Battlefield 6 and Intel's new GPU driver. So yeah, in the article from October 6, they talked about the differences between, or their experiences with the open class system and closed class system, or open weapons versus closed weapons. And from their data, they say that basically the differences are pretty minimal, and therefore they will keep the open weapons the major part of the game and the closed weapons system more in the background, even though they are stating that they will have the closed weapon playlists available at launch. Additionally, you will be able to utilize the closed weapons in the portal mode, which will be renamed in community. So in-game, you will see it under the community tab. Personally, I prefer the usual or regular Battlefield class system, like for example the one that has been utilized before 2042. My personal favorite from those is the one from Battlefield 3. But yeah, unfortunately they are not going that path anymore. And yeah, besides that, for the playlist rotations, they will have Conquest, Breakthrough, Rush, and Breakthrough combined, Conquest and Escalation combined. And from their October 7th article, get ready for Battlefield 6, launch time, secure boot, and PC specs. They once again talk about secure boot, so make sure that you have secure boot in your motherboard enabled. They're also mentioning further down here DPM 2.0, secure boot, HVCI capable, and VBS capable. From what I have read so far, for the most part, the only thing, at least for the open beta, that was needed to be enabled was secure boot. But yeah, keep an eye out in terms of if something is not working properly, you might have something to activate that you didn't activate yet. But yeah, here they have the global release times for the game. So for me, it's like 5 p.m. For other people, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be the same time where everybody's able to play. They also did some updates to the PC specs. They added that Ultra Plus Plus part. And one thing to note though is that the minimum requirements with the GeForce RTX 2060, for example, you have to kind of see them a little bit skeptical, because people were also able to play with like GTX 1070 or 1070 Ti, like older GPU generations. So keep an eye out in case you have an older GPU than what is listed here, for our online posts regarding people that bought the game, what their experience is in terms of the frame rate. In terms of the EA Play Pro members, they will utilize the Phantom Edition as well from October, like from day 1. And you also get the pre-order benefits, like those skin packs and whatnot, and those XP boosts. And additionally, if you decided to buy anything else, you get that 10% off on any purchase that you do in the EA app. And another important thing, For the day one patch, supposedly it's gonna be a few gigabytes of download. But definitely make sure to already preload the game if you get the chance. If you are willing to pre-order the game, preload the game. And the more you have already downloaded, the least amount of time you have to wait for to be able to play the game on launch. It's unknown if the day one patch drops a few hours before the launch time, like 5 p.m. German time, for example, or if they are dropping it with the release of the game. I hope they will give at least a few hours time ahead, maybe a 24 hours time frame where people are able to download that day one patch. We will see if that works out, but it would be better for the players, I think. Also to keep load from the download servers and the servers in general. What they also just announced today, they will return Twitch drops for a Battlefield game. So in case for the first week of the launch, you can get exclusive rewards for Battlefield 6, including a versatile soldier skin, a dog tag, another skin, and another skin. And as you can see, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, so there you see what you can get. Nvidia also dropped a reveal trailer for their support for DLSS 4, which features multi-frame generation, super resolution, DLAA, and Nvidia Reflex. They also showcased some stats from their testing regarding Battlefield 6 with different resolutions and different RTX 5000 series graphics cards. Me personally, I'm not really a fan of those fake frames. Like your input lag or input delay doesn't change. So you might perceive a more fluent frame rate, but your input lag will feel the same. But in case you want to try it out, obviously try it out. Either way, if it's the Nvidia DLSS or AMD with their FSR 4.0, which is unknown how good that might be. But yeah, here you can see the Nvidia highlights. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The only thing that's left is that also Intel dropped a new GPU driver, which features Battlefield 6. So if you have an Intel GPU, definitely make sure also to update your Intel Arc GPU driver. For those that have an Nvidia GPU, they also dropped a new driver, but that's been at least a week ago, as I talked about in the previous video. And the same with AMD, they did that even longer time ago. But definitely keep an eye out for any quick hot fixes that your GPU manufacturer might drop. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you got some information out of it, and I will keep you guys posted. You on the battlefield.